to talk about it. We have to talk about the fact that these glasses are fake. My real ones are in the room. I have on my contacts, but I wanted to like give you the serious face so that we could have a talk because it's sale time and this requires some seriousness. All right? It is about that time, y'all. It is the Sephora holiday savings event. Basically, their pretty way of saying sale time. Now, I took a look back at the video I did like 6 months ago about the spring sales event. And I realized I'm going to tell you pretty much the same thing I told you then, which is just because there's a sale doesn't mean we have to purchase anything, right? We know that. Lots of us know that. Lots of us say it to each other and then go and fill our carts with stuff. But putting that out there, yes, there's a big sale there's a sale coming. I don't know if it's a big sale. There's a sale coming. Could be a good time to purchase some things, or it could be a good time to just go about your life and not even worry about it, not even one bit. So let me tell you a bit about the sale. Now, you see that I am rouge, and funny enough, I don't think I'm gonna make rouge this year. And I'm really excited about that because that means I haven't been spending like a crazy person. Now, the other thing is though, I have been purchasing from like indie brands and like women-owned brands and like BIPOC and queer-owned brands and stuff. So I'm probably on somebody else's rouge list, but that's okay. I'm feeling really good about this. I'm feeling really good about it. So the sale is from October 28th through November 7th. Now, during that time, the Sephora collection, their stuff is going to be 30% off for everybody. The sale for the rouge folks, those of us that spend too much, now we are going to get 20% off starting on the 28th. Now, we get a couple of days to do our own little thing, and then starting on the November 1st, the VIB folks who spent a lot but just not quite as much, they are going to get 15% off. And then starting the 3rd, so like 2 days later, everybody, so insider, which is everybody, will get 10% off. Okay, now, a while there, probably during this whole time that we've all been like going through this change in the world, I'd be like, whatever, let me get whatever I need to. But federal loan servicing let me know that student loan payment is about to restart again. So this time I'm going in with a plan. And that is one of my pieces of advice for you. Go in with a plan. First, you don't need to buy anything. Second, go in with a plan. Imagine it's like going to the grocery store. I don't frequent it, but it's real different when you go in with a list that you stick to as opposed to when you go in and just you're picking up stuff willy-nilly and all of a sudden you have 2 Kit Kats, a Twix bar, and Snickers that you got at the cash register, right? Because they put that stuff there for you to like grab it. You don't need any more AA batteries. So go in with a plan. I think one of the best things to do is to take inventory of what you already have. Do you have enough of this thing? Do you have enough to last you to the next sale, which you know is going to be in another like 6 months or so in terms of the Sephora one? Do you really need a backup? Like, do you use stuff enough to need a backup? So the way that I do this is that I do kind of look at what I already have. So during the Sephora sale and even the Ulta sale, a lot of times I'll buy some of my staple products that I know that I use consistently and I know that I'm going to like run out of something and I need to purchase another one. And it's great to get it at a discounted price. So I go through my drawer. Like I'm already off the head knowing I don't need to buy any eyeshadow. That's going to be a sort of want purchase, not a need. So I don't need I don't need no eyeshadow. I don't need no powder. I don't need no mascara. I don't need any makeup products. So right now I'm focusing on like skincare and stuff. So I do know that I need a new cleanser that I'm running out of, and it's the Murad, like the AHA, BHA cleanser. And I use that pretty consistently. I'm running out of it. So I'm like, oh, it could be a good time to get it at the Sephora thing. I can make it stretch a couple more days, and then there's a Sephora sale. But here's another piece of advice. Check the brand's website. Their website and like other shopping places like Skin Store and Beauty Bay, like check everybody, right? Because oftentimes, more often than not, the brand or these other websites are having better sales, especially if you're like in the VIB and insider range. 10 to 15, what's that, like $1? Like, that's not a lot off. But once you go to the brand, oftentimes it's like 20, 25, 30. So I went ahead and looked at Skin Store, and I was up early, and they were having like a sale, and you got like 25% off. So I went ahead and bought my cleanser. So I got it for more off than I would get it for at the Sephora sale. So be sure to check those brand websites. The other thing that I do, I don't know if this is actually helpful or not, but I use that little app called Karma. It used to be called something else. I don't remember. But what you can do is you can go on there, Karma, and it's an app, and it's like a extension on your browser or whatever. I don't understand what that means. But you can go on there and you can save things. Like, let's say you're looking on your computer and you're like, oh my God, I really love that. I don't want to pay that price for it though. I do want to catch it on a sale. But you're probably not going to be thinking like, let me go check this site and see if it's on sale. What you can do is you can save it to the Karma thing, and it will alert you as to when the thing goes on sale. I have grabbed, listen, there was a backpack I wanted for travel, and it was like $169. And I was like, I'm not paying that. But Karma sent me a thing. It was at Nordstrom Rack for $25. When I tell you that thing has saved me some money, okay? So find you one of them things, you know, people are always peddling those sites, but I found it quite helpful. Another thing that I found helpful, but that also can kind of like, it cannot be helpful at times, is there is a Reddit sub thing, thread, whatever, called Makeup on the Cheap. And people just be scouring things, and they will post when something is on sale. It's great because if you're looking for stuff, or you're just kind of wanting to wait for a sale or whatever, somebody is always posting like, this and this is off 20%, 30%, 40%. This place is having a sale, blah, 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 blah. So just like find some ways to finesse it so that you're making sure to get the most for the least amount of money. You know what I'm saying? Girl, because in student loan payments. Okay, so check the brand websites. What have I told you thus far? Sale doesn't mean you have to buy anything, so don't always believe the hype. If you weren't going to purchase it today, then I don't know that you need to purchase it on Friday. Make sure to take inventory of what you already have. Check the brand websites. The other thing that I did very recently... Oh, check the brand websites. Use some of these cashbacky places. The other thing that I did was I looked at my purchases from before, from last year's sale, and then like throughout the year. And what I noticed is that all of the skincare stuff, most of it, not the Sol de Janeiro body butter that doesn't moisturize at all, but everything else, the like skincare and things like that, I loved it. But a lot of the makeup purchases were not things that I enjoyed. How funny is that? So I was like, is there really any sort of makeup thing that I really want to try right now? And there are a couple. I'm really curious about the Milk Concealer and the Huda Beauty Concealer. And I also kind of want a mini of the Huda Powder. I've never used her powder. But then again, I checked my inventory. I have a mini Fenty powder. I have a mini Laura Mercier powder. And I have full-size powders still that I still got to use. And I have several concealers and some backups of the concealers that I really enjoy. So I also kind of don't need those either. Do you know what I'm saying? So the one thing that I think I might get is this brush cleaner from the Sephora brand. I love this thing to just spray on my brushes real quick and wipe off. And if it's going to be 30% off, that's going to be great. But I went ahead and looked on the website and it's sold out. So I don't even understand. So you guys, I might not be getting anything during this sale. Now, if you are planning on getting something, let me know, because I want to live vicariously through you and I want to know what you're getting. But I don't know that I'm going to get anything. Because also I already bought something from an indie brand. And I got my face wash. So I think I'm good. I don't think I am going to really pick up anything. I mean, I will certainly update you if I decide that I will. But let me know if you're getting anything. Also remember, the holiday sales are coming. You know, the Dame, Pat McGrath is going to have a sale. Like, there are more sales coming, and probably we'll start to hear about them soon, because every year it seems like we learn about the sales like earlier and earlier. It's like, yeah. So maybe hold out for a sale, or get what you really want and don't worry about anything that I'm saying. I hope that some of this was helpful. I still hope that you're taking care of yourself. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.